Okay, I'm back. Then we go to the. Yeah, I'm back. This is gonna be part two of my NFL 17 week 17 NFL predictions. We go to the ninth game on Sunday, which is Oakland and Tampa Bay. If Tampa Bay wins, which we already know they're gonna win because Oakland is just terrible. Don't know how they won last week against the Houston Texans, but they managed to beat the Houston Texans. But yeah, if Tampa Bay wins and Dallas loses, then they get that final wild card spot. Really, I don't see the Oakland Raiders beating Tampa Bay. Look for Tampa Bay to win and end their three-game losing streak that they've been on because they have not been looking good for the three games. In the last three games, they've just been looking awful. So look for Tampa Bay to win easily in a game. I see Tampa Bay winning 28 to the score being like 14 to 28. Then we go to the 10th game, which is Chicago versus Houston Texans. Really, this is one of those crazy games because Chicago plays good, but then Houston Texans play good. But last week they lost to the Raiders, which is funny because they should have beat the Raiders. So you don't know which Houston Texans team they're gonna get. Really, I'm kind of iffy on this, but I would go with the Chicago Bears winning, and which should be a low scoring game with Chicago winning like 20 to 14. Thus, they would win the NFC North because I think they're gonna win the NFC North because I know the Vikings are gonna slip up and they're gonna mess up. You can just see that happening, and I see the Chicago Bears winning the NFC North and being one of the teams. But I don't really see the Bears doing any damage. But yeah, they're gonna be winning the NFC North by winning this game and beating the Packers, which I believe they will beat the Packers. We then go to the 11th game of the on Sunday, which is the Jets, and which has huge implications not only for the two teams playing, but for the other team that's going to be playing, which is the team that I said in the first video, which is the New England Patriots playing the Buffalo Bills. This game, like I said, has huge implications because if Miami wins and they're in, they win the AFC East easily. If the Jets win and the Patriots lose, then the Jets win the AFC East. But like I said earlier, if 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 the Dolphins lose and the Patriots win, then the Patriots get in. It's kind of confusing, but you get it when everything's all said and done and one team wins. Really, I see the Dolphins beating the Jets because the Jets have not been looking good as of late. Thus, the Dolphins end up winning the AFC East. Yeah, thus end up winning the AFC East because they control their own fate. Really, I see the score being 23 to 17. The Dolphins winning 23 to 17 easily, in which should be a low scoring game, but I see the Dolphins winning and thus ending any hope for the Jets ever getting into the playoffs. Then we go to another game which has huge implications. The 12th game, it's Dallas and Philadelphia. Really, Dallas, they played awful on Thursday against the Baltimore Ravens, a team they really should have handled because they played good in the first half and they were outplaying them, but then the Ravens kept running the ball in and they ran through the ball and some of the worst tackling I've ever seen from a football team. But yeah, that's what I seen from that game. And yeah, really in this game, and then you got the Philadelphia Eagles who really lost a heartbreaker to Washington in a game they should have won, but they didn't win. So now you got these two teams playing, and it's got huge implications because, like I said, if Tampa Bay beats Oakland and Dallas loses, then Tampa Bay gets in, and then if Philly wins and Tampa Bay loses, and then whatever, it's just weird. But in this game, I really see the Dallas Cowboys winning this game because the Philadelphia Eagles have not been. I was gonna go with the Philadelphia Eagles, but they just didn't show up last week, and I have a feeling they're gonna lose this game because I see Dallas coming back and beating them in this game, which I see Dallas winning 27-17 easily. I see Dallas winning this game, and thus it's gonna be tough, but I see Tampa Bay getting that final wild card spot because I don't really see Dallas getting into the playoffs. We then go to the 13th game on Sunday, which is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. Really, this is a game no one really cares about because we already know Jacksonville has not been good this year. They haven't been playing up to expectations. They were supposed to be the team that was gonna represent the AFC in the Super Bowl or at least do damage in the playoffs. They haven't shown nothing. Thus, I see Baltimore running over Jacksonville easily, which would be 34 to like 23 or 21. We then go to another game really no one really cares about, Washington against San Francisco. I see the 49ers winning this game 17-12. We then go to Seattle against Arizona. Really, Arizona's not been looking good the past couple weeks. They look like they're like one of those teams that are going to get beat easily because they just look really mediocre going into the playoffs, and that's not a good sign when you really got to show teams that nobody's going to push you over or nobody's going to beat you or this is your place. Really, Arizona's hasn't shown that, and really I see them getting a win over Seattle, but they're not going to be blowing them out. This is going to be a close game. I see Arizona winning this game 20-14 against Seattle, ending their losing streak. Arizona ending their losing streak. Then we go to a crucial game, the Denver Broncos against one of my other favorite teams, the San Diego Chargers. This game has implications because whoever wins this ends up winning the AFC West, and whoever loses, they're gonna be at home watching the playoffs at home. I see the San Diego Chargers beating the Denver Broncos handled easily because the Chargers have just woken up and they've been playing better, and their defense and their offense has stepped up. So yeah, and then the Denver Broncos have just been playing awful and losing close games, and really it's not going to be any different because they're going to be losing this game on next Sunday. I see the Chargers winning this game 34-24 easily. I see the Chargers beating the Denver Broncos. Thus, Chargers getting in, and they will be, when the Chargers get in the playoffs, they're going to be a real dangerous team, whoever they play in the first round, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Colts, and that should be an interesting matchup in the first round in the playoffs. Anyhow, that's giving you my part 2 video of my Week 17 predictions. Hope to give you one last video sometime tomorrow. I was going to give you one today, but don't feel like it because I feel I already gave you 2 videos today already. But yeah, if I don't give you a video sometime tomorrow, then I'll give you one when I come back. Until then, hope you like my video. Rate, comment, make a video response. Like I say before, so if you like my videos and you like everything I say and you like new videos from me and everything else, then feel free to subscribe because I get to the point. I talk about everything and I give you my opinion to the best of my ability, and I give you everything that you need to know coming from me. Until then, I'm out. That's me giving you my Week 17 predictions, and hope to give you a video sometime tomorrow or whenever I come back. I'm out. Peace.